We don't evaluate that, the administration, along with a partnership with the Department of State, on what is political speech and what's an affiliation with a foreign terrorist organization.
Do you believe?
That's the difference between the two that you're asking
that you can detain and deport a legal permanent resident for expressing a political opinion?
We have not detained we have not deported anybody who's a legal permanent resident or a citizen of the United States.
Then say you don't have the ability to do that.
We have
clarify that for the
true.
Millions of...
That is exactly what I'm doing, is that we have followed exactly.
In the chamber's solemn glow, a senator's voice cut through like winter steel. She spoke of dreamers and thinkers, those who crossed oceans for freedom's field. Yet now, uncertain, they stand on trembling soil. Tell me, she asked, does a man lose his voice when his passport bears another flag? Can you cage a thought, deport a belief? The secretary shifted, wrapped in practiced calm, saying, "We have not done so, but the law decides." Then came the name, Obrego Garcia, a ghost of judgment bound by the court's decree. The gavel of justice had spoken, yet the answer came cold and hollow. He will not return. He is dangerous. We obey, selectively. Silence fell heavy, for in that moment democracy trembled, and the marble walls whispered, "When power forgets the court, freedom forgets its name."
So let me ask you a series of pretty simple questions. Probably the key of right amongst the 5 freedoms is the right to free speech, the right to express your own personal opinion about politics, culture, the economy. Do you believe that you have the right to detain or deport a U.S. citizen for simply expressing their political opinion, a U.S. citizen?
No.
No. Do you believe that you have the right to detain or deport a legal permanent resident for expressing their political opinion?
I don't make decisions on legal status here in the United States. The Department of State does that, and I would say that as they've gone through an evaluation of who gets a visa, who gets legal status, green cards, they've been evaluating and discussing how that applies.
Well, I acknowledge that you don't. I acknowledge you don't make.
Right.
But if someone is a legal permanent resident of the United States, I'm not talking about an H-1B or a student visa holder. I'm talking about a legal permanent resident. If you are a legal permanent resident, do you have the right to detain or deport that person simply for expressing their political opinion?